revamping my entire person. Like,
I don't want to get up. I'm thinking of excuses of why I shouldn't have to get up.
y'all miss me? I thought I was losing it, y'all. I thought I was about to go back into a spiral of depression. The only way to restore your faith is to restore your sight. How are you viewing your situation? Be like, God, why me? Giving you a preview of what is to come. What are you exposed to? Like, wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Do this, do this, do this. I'm like, this is too much. This is too much. Tired of playing with myself. I'm tired of sleeping on my potential. I know that people are tied to my yes. I know that people are watching to see how I come out. And I'm reporting to that book is you reporting to yourself that you gonna have to report to God as I pass my test. Teacher's pet. Knowing that I can do better, I always expect to show up as my best or nothing at all. I hit over 2,000 watch hours and still need the Lord hears you and he responds. Good morning. Oh God. Good morning. Oh my Lord. Good morning, bookies. Good morning, bookies. It is Tuesday. It is 4 in the morning, and your girl is trying to get back on a routine. Let me tell you something. I'm fighting my thoughts right now. I don't want to be up. I don't want to get up. And if I'm to be honest, at this very moment, I'm thinking of excuses of why I shouldn't have to get up. But I know that none of that is valid because I know that the second I do get up, I'm going to be like, dang, Kenzie, you should have got up this morning. Do this for your future self, Kenzie. Get up, baby. Get up. What you need to do ain't always going to be easy. Stop always taking the easy route. Get up, babe. Y'all, finding the routine once it's broken is so hard. But we're going to get it. All right, let's go to the gym. All right, y'all. I just wanted y'all to see that I made it to the gym. It is 4:49. I should have been and drunk my pre-workout. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful day back to me. Y'all, I haven't been to the gym all year because there was just so much going on. Why would you do that? I was lazy and didn't put it in my shaker bottle, so whose fault is it really? Cheers. So I got 10 minutes before my gym opens. And I've always been like this, but like, I like to get places early so I can give myself 10 minutes of BS time. I don't know what it is, but like, I can't just get to the gym and pop out the car, like, especially in the morning. Relax. I gotta easily roll into this, okay? I can't get here at 4:59 then just hop out the car. And I'm the same way when it comes to work. I can't pull up to work and just hop out my car. Like, give me 10 to 30 minutes. Yes, I said to 30 of like gathering my thoughts and praying stuff. I'm just happy I made it up. Y'all saw me this morning. I made an excuse yesterday. I woke up yesterday and that was me. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go back to sleep because, babe, that's like 3 whole extra hours. Like, you know how much that is? Come on. I'm telling you, the only thing that got me up this morning is remembering how I felt yesterday. Like, once I woke up, I was like, Kenzie, you could have got up. Anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all when I have more energy after I work out. So I'll talk to y'all later. The endorphins be endorphining. The endorphins be endorphining. Y'all miss me? Your girl is back. Your girl is back, honey. When I tell you, I am so happy I got up this morning. This was the most amazing. Okay, we're pushing it. It wasn't the best workout I've ever had in my life, but it was definitely an amazing freaking way to start my morning. Okay? Like, when I tell you it was the best day. This is my friend. She not even trying to pay attention. I'm trying to say hi to her. She not even paying attention. I feel so good. And it's crazy because literally, y'all, I kid you not. And let me not start talking. All right, 10 minutes. I kid y'all not. I haven't been to the gym all year. It is the 30th. So I haven't been to the gym in a total of 30 days. When I tell you the gym is therapy, when I tell you the gym is a necessity for my mental health, I thought I was losing it, y'all. I thought I was about to go back into a spiral of depression. I thought I was going back into a spiral of suicidal thoughts because, like, my mind this month has been trash. And, like, if y'all haven't been watching, go watch the cruise vlogs. That cruise, I made the best out of it. I had a great time, the best time that I could have had. But that cruise, I felt like set my mind back mentally because it took me back to middle school. It took me back to high school. And I was just flustered, wanted to fight, wanted to yell, wanted to scream, wanted to talk mess. And I'm like, Kenzie, this isn't who we are, babe. And then, like, also going through, like, just old things that, Mackenzie, this is beneath you. Like, we learn from this, baby. Get up and move forward. Y'all, we have so much catching up to do, but I'm just happy to say that I am back. I'm going to talk to you guys more about my plans later, but baby, can we talk about the sermon that I listened to this morning? First of all, let's freaking talk about the live this morning. So y'all know I get up and I do my 1,000 jumps on TikTok live. Crazy things, right? The first thing, y'all, consistently, I maybe have 20 people on the live. That doesn't count like the people that are just flowing in, but like consistently just sitting there watching the whole thing, maybe like 20 or less, right? Today, I'm gonna put a screenshot. Not because y'all don't believe me, but just for myself to remember. Y'all, I had over 140 people sitting in my live, and it lasted for like 5 freaking minutes. I was jumping and I come to the camera and I'm like, I know you lying to me. If that's not confirmation, like, I look at small things like that. That's not even a small thing. We're not gonna literally, Kenzie. Lord be like, baby, I need you to get up this morning. Here's a glimpse. Here's a glimpse. And that goes into this sermon. What have you been exposed to? Baby, let me get out my notes. This is how you know. Like, yeah, I be listening to good sermons, but baby, let me get out my notes because you know it's good. Baby, if I have to sit up here and while I'm on the elliptical, I got to take some notes. And like last time, I was sitting up here cutting the camera off and reading my notes, but no, baby, I came prepared today and I'll put it on the iPad. So, it was called Just Faith. I don't remember what it was called. Something like that. Faith. Something like that. By Sarah Jakes. Of course, y'all know that's my rider in the morning, right? So there was like 5 main points that I took down. She said, whatever you're giving your attention to is what will magnify in your life. The only way to restore your faith is to restore your sight. How are you viewing your situation? How are you seeing your life? And it's crazy. And again, just confirmation on top of confirmation. I have matured so much in my faith where it's like when things happen to me, I try my best. I'm not perfect. I try my best not to be like, God, why me? I don't do that no more. I'm like, God, I'm struggling right now. Can you please help me see your perspective in this? Can you please help me see you in this? What is it that I'm supposed to be learning? What is it that you're trying to develop within me? What is it that you're trying to rid up out of me? It's not why me. It's about, what are you trying to do here? Can you help me see it? In order to restore your sight. No, in order to restore your faith, you have to restore your sight. Whoa, that was good. Point 2, your faith is built off of what you're exposed to. What are you being exposed to? Whatever it is that you're being exposed to that you feel may be bigger than you, baby, build your faith off of that. Your miracle is coming. This is speaking to me. I literally say this all the time. Again, this comes with maturing in your faith. I used to feel like I was being taunted by God. Like, God knows I want marriage, but I'm around all these people who have beautiful marriages and I'm single. God knows I want this beautiful family. I'm surrounded by all of these people with beautiful families and I feel like I don't have one. God knows I want this beautiful YouTube career. I'm around all these entrepreneurs and content creators making that off of making a living off of that solely, not working corporate, and I'm still clocking in a 9 to 5. What are you exposed to? He is giving you a preview of what is to come. What are you exposed to? Let that build your faith and continue to pull from that faith when you need it. She was talking about in there, she was like, people let their miracles go stale, meaning that it goes stale and they're continuing to chase another miracle. Lord, give me another miracle. Okay, I got it. Woohoo! A month later, something happens and their faith is shot. Lord, give me another miracle. She said the reason you are chasing miracle after miracle after miracle is because you're not allowing that miracle to change the way that you see. You're not allowing that miracle to change your perspective on the way your Father works, on the way your Father operates. You're not letting that miracle change the way you trust your Father. She's like, God is up there just like, baby, I have literally delivered you from suicide. I have delivered you from depression. I have delivered you from all of these things, because if you had it your way, you would have been in a grave 10 years ago. But you're sitting up here and you're not trusting me. Do you see how far I've brought you and you're not trusting me? Stop chasing miracle after miracle. Let that one miracle change the way that you see. Let it change the way that you think. Let it change the way that you view your circumstance. Point 3. Hustle season is over. It's time to put your faith where your mouth is. It's time to faith it until you make it. Not fake it, baby. It's time to faith it. Y'all, when she said that, I almost started running. That is so good, because we all know that they say faith without works is dead. Faith is the only thing that is truly pleasing to God. What is it? What is it to work your behind off but have no faith whatsoever? Because who's going to get the credit? Okay, cool, you, but what about God? What about the glory for God? Who's going to carry you through it? Who's going to maintain it? Come on. Come on. And that goes to me, like, especially when it comes to like my YouTube channel, like Mackenzie, you don't have to hustle so hard, baby. Like, relax. Where is your faith at? He sees your intention. He sees you showing up. Leave the rest to God. Because I know, like, for YouTube, I'm like, I got to do this, that. And I be like stressed. Baby, it don't take all of that. Where's your faith at? 2 more. Stop. Oh, y'all, all these typos. Stop looking around you. Stop looking at your circumstance. Stop looking at your reality. Stop looking at what is happening around you. And baby, look up. This last one really did it for me, y'all. And this is something that I'll probably dive into maybe in its own video. But this is where I had to pause the video. So I got to go back and finish it. But this was good to me. You are letting your history, you are letting your past experiences in the culture determine what your outcome will be. Not understanding that your Father has other options. Your Father has other options. Eyes have not seen. Ears have not heard what it is that He got lined up for you. And I had to tell myself, like, especially with relationships, like, if I was to let my past history with men and looking at this culture, baby, I would think I'm doomed. Baby, I'm about to be single forever. I'm never going to find a man that I see in my head. Like, I will never experience that. But it's like, no, when you serve a God like the God I serve, baby, eyes haven't seen. Ears haven't heard. Baby, I'm going to end it on that. That is good. Stop letting your history and the culture determine, predict your outcome. Because you are serving a God that is the God of impossible. What you think is impossible, God said, I can do it. Watch me work. Period. Y'all, that was good to me. I feel really good. It's time for me to go to work now. I forgot to tell y'all that I started my period this morning too. So I woke up cramping, feeling all the things, and I was like, baby. But I am so thankful that I got up this morning. And it's funny because literally last night I was talking to Chelsea, and I was telling her how, like, since I'm back in a spot of where I don't really have a routine, right? I was like, I really don't know if I want to do after work anymore. I don't know if I want to do morning, because y'all know I switch around all the time. It just depends how I feel in that season. And sometimes that's what you got to do. As long as you get it in. I really don't care what you do. Do whatever you need to do for your life. And she was like, okay, well, just do mornings and focus on doing mornings this week. And then next week, if the mornings didn't work out, try after work. There are definitely pros and cons to being a morning gym girly and an afternoon gym girly. It really just depends on the season that you're in. But I can say for a fact that the season that I'm in right now requires me to be a morning girl, because I have to get to the Lord before the world gets to me. I have to spend time with the Lord and myself before I allow the world to get to me. that is the season that I'm in right now, because this was exactly what I needed. And there is no way that you're going to tell me I'm about to have a bad day. Unless I get a call, God forbid, that someone passed, unless I get a tragic call, there is no way that you're going to tell me that I'm about to have a bad day. Why? Because I spent time with myself. I spent time with my Father. He filled me up with his love. He filled me up with his thoughts. He took out all that junk that was in my head this morning that was circulating. He took it out, threw it away, and filled me up with his love and his joy and his peace and his spirit. No one can take that away. And for that, I'm thankful. I gotta go, y'all. I love you guys. Bye! Hey, bookies. It is 5:06. And your girl is on her way home. I'm just now getting off of work. Before I go home, I was going to stop at Walmart. I got a Walmart pickup order. Basically things that I forgot at the grocery store. I don't know what I'm going to eat when I get home. I'm giving myself two options, right? It depends. So I told you guys I started my period this morning, and so I'm having those cravings, and I'm not going to eat out. We're going to keep it good with that. But I am having cravings. So I'm like, I would really enjoy going home to eat the pizza rolls that I have in my freezer. However, I don't remember the meal preps that I did, like how many I have, because since I'm eating them for dinner, I don't waste the containers. I just put them in there. So today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I told myself if I have 4 preps, then that means I have to eat a prep tonight to make sure nothing goes bad, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be eating a prep on the weekend. That's going to be my cheat day. However, if there's only 3 preps, then I'm telling myself I can have my pizza rolls and stuff tonight. Yeah. I mean, honestly, either way, because I could have one for lunch tomorrow. Either way, I'll tell you guys tomorrow what ended up happening. But y'all, I'm actually very irritated. If I'm to be very honest, hold on. Okay, so I had to make sure that this was still recording. But I'm irritated, and I just need to talk through it, because I'm pretty sure the reason that I'm so irritated is because of my own hurt, my own trauma, my own past. And so I'm just like, baby, it's cool. It's not deep. Let's just process it, right? That's what mature people do. You process your feelings. You don't go off. You don't overreact. Process. Talk it through. I don't ever think I've went much into the church hurt that I've experienced on here, because I never really cared to. We all know what church hurt is, right? But because of it, I don't want to say I don't do church. Prior to the church that I go to now, which is the birthing room, prior to finding that church like 6 months ago, I hadn't had a home church in like 10 plus years. Mind you, relationship with God, baby, we solid, we here. But having a church home, no. I am one of those people, and I know that opinions are different. So, baby, it's okay to have differing opinions. I don't need you guys fighting with me in the comments. We can agree to disagree on this. I do not believe in order to have a solid relationship with God that you have to go to church. I don't believe that whatsoever. There are many pastors that are not true men of God. There are so many pastors that are not living by the word. That tells you everything you need to know about this. I believe that church is kind of like the cherry on top of everything that it is that you have going on. I believe that church is supposed to bring you fellowship. With that fellowship comes accountability. With that fellowship and that accountability comes prayer warriors, making sure that, baby, you are not in this alone. You can't stay down, baby. I got you. What is it that you need? Church brings community. Church brings fellowship. You can go to church every Sunday, every Bible study, every choir rehearsal, every whatever the church throws. That does not mean you know God. I'm going to just leave it at that, because I don't want to go off on this tangent. Long story short, y'all, the reason why I am upset. And Bookie, if you're watching this, I still love you, but baby, you know this is what I do. I got to get on here and talk. So it's no hard feelings. I'm talking it through. Y'all know I got back from vacation last Tuesday at like 1 in the morning. And since I was supposed to be back on Monday, I didn't have no days off to recuperate. I literally got back at 1 in the morning, had to go to work a few hours later, and I'm just on the go, right? I'm just on the go. At this point, so I'm exhausted. My house ain't clean. Suitcases ain't unpacked. My routine ain't routining. Y'all know I look at YouTube like a career. My career backed up. Like, everything was just all over the place. All over the place, all over the place. Y'all know I struggle with depression. Y'all know I struggle with anxiety. I be struggling. So the main reason, I don't even know the right word. I don't even want to say the reason, but I know that something that helps me with my depression and anxiety is being organized. I always call myself OCD. I diagnose myself with that. I'm probably not truly OCD, but I know that what helps me get peace in my mind outside of the Lord is to have organization in my home. It gives me a peace of mind. So without that, baby, I am all over the place. So got back on Tuesday. Was working and resting throughout the week. Sunday comes. I'm like, baby, I'm tired. I'm not gonna make it to church. I'm tired. Cool. Today we have Bible study. And I'm not gonna make it to Bible study. Why? Because it's the first time I'm going grocery shopping. I'm about to go do a pickup order right now. I am literally cramping my butt off and I'm exhausted because it was my first day back at a 4 a.m. workout thingamajigger. But yeah, like I'm like, bro, my house still isn't really clean. My suitcases still really aren't unpacked. I still feel like I have so much to do, and I'm not posting this. I'm not posting this. I'm not posting this. This is a talk between me and the Lord. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. All right, you guys. So I'm back and I'm better. See that y'all see, I left that clip in there because I really find it fascinating how when you get in tune with the Holy Spirit, he will tell you when to shut your mouth. He will tell you when to shut your mouth. So that's basically what happened. I got off camera and I vented to the Lord and only the Lord, and that's all that I needed to do. Anyway, y'all, I got my Walmart pickup order, and it's like, I know that I'm late to the game because I know that this has been a thing, but I've just always been a person where it's like, I need to shop for myself. Because, you know, like, y'all know, like, them black people TikToks, and if there's, like, white people on here and stuff, I don't think y'all do this, but y'all can let me know if y'all do. I don't know what it is, but it's like, if I'm shopping, say I'm getting Frosted Flakes. Babe, if there's a thing of Frosted Flakes, I'm getting like the 4th, 5th one in the back because too many hands been on the front one. And I know if somebody is shopping for me, y'all get in the first, the nastiest box that there is. And I just don't like that, right? So that's the only reason I like shopping for myself. But like, as of now, baby be booked and busy, okay? I need all the free time freed up that I can get. So I did a Walmart pickup, like I said, for like, honestly, like random things that I didn't do this weekend. Because again, I was exhausted. I was tired, baby. I wanted to stay in my bed. Being snowed in to an airport for over 30 hours, literally, it does something. It does something. Like, that was worse than jet lag. Like, my bed felt like we go together real bad. We go together real bad. Anyway. So yeah, I'm excited that I got that pickup order. It was super easy. I literally need to start doing that all the time. Like, don't even go to Walmart because you buy nonsense anyway. We're trying to save up. I haven't even told y'all what I'm saving up for. Babe, I don't even know if this is going to be a part of this vlog. It's going to be its own separate video of like, catch up with me while I do something because this supposed to be other stuff. Anyway, because that's just too much talking. All right, and I would love to have like another video, and here I go rambling, but my bookies be saying they okay with me rambling because they say it feel like we on FaceTime or whatever, so I'm gonna keep it in here. But yeah, like I want that to be its own video too, so I can look back on it in 4 months to see if I did what I said I was gonna do, and I won't have to go back to a certain vlog. I would love to actually react to that video 4 months later and be like, Mackenzie, where are we at now? You know, type of thing, and not have to go through a vlog to find where I said what I said, you know what I mean? So anywho, moral of the story is that just reminded me, my church always says, don't vent sideways. I don't remember what they say. They always, can I talk? Mackenzie, use your words, baby. Use your words. It's something like, don't vent sideways, vent up. I don't know if the sideways part is correct, but what I am sure about, they say vent up. Like, because I feel like the old Mackenzie, I would have wanted to run to all of my friends and vent to them. But nowadays, kind of like the game of telephone, I didn't want me venting to somebody and them relaying it to somebody else. Say words that I didn't say, make it sound gossipy. I didn't want nothing to be misconstrued. So, baby, if you don't want nothing to be misconstrued, don't talk to nobody. Talk to your daddy. Because he know your heart, he know what's going on. So I was very proud of in that moment. Well, I'm like, baby, this ain't the time and the place. Talk to your daddy. We don't need no problems. And I'm like, you're right. Talk to the Father. So moral of the story is vent up. Stop venting to your friends. Stop venting to people who cannot help you or the situation. If they can help you solve it, then that's different. But if they cannot help you do anything outside of just be like, yeah, girl, yeah, that's crazy. Baby, you don't need to be talking about it. Talk to your daddy, who's going to give you a solution, who's going to give you a peace of mind, who's going to put it at rest. Second moral of the story, baby, save your time. Time is money. Utilize Walmart pickup. Anyway, I'm going home now, and I am dreading walking up these stairs, but I am excited to eat. I ate good today, guys, and it's exciting because we all know, I've said it for like the 17,000th time now, I am on my monthly and I did not snack today. And y'all know I'm in my new job too, so I'm actually busy. I don't have, last job I found that if I'm bored I eat. In this job I'm not necessarily bored, but we got things to do, so I'm not thinking about none of that. I'm doing good with my water. Honestly, this needs to be done by 5 p.m. every day, since I gotta go to sleep early with me waking up at 4. But since I be so busy too, I don't be just gulping. Anyway, so it was a really good day. I had my protein shake. If y'all want me to start doing that again, where I showed y'all like pictures of what I ate, not screenshot, let me know in the comments, bookies. I'm sorry, I don't have my words right now. But if y'all want me to start doing that again, definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you don't let me know, then baby, I ain't gonna do it, because like, why would I waste my time? So I had a protein shake and my little Jimmy Dean egg bowl after my workout this morning, and then I had I had one protein shake for lunch. I was gonna have 2, but I actually wasn't hungry, and that's all I've had right now. So I have a lot of calories left. I am counting my calories. I'll probably make a video on that. I wasn't intending to count my calories, but I found that when I'm intentional about being serious and wanting to do good, I like to know what it is that I'm doing, so I can make sure that I'm doing good and not just assuming that I'm doing good. Y'all follow me? Anyway, I'm about to start rambling again, so I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Bye.
Good morning, bookies. So as you guys see, I made it to the gym. I'm not feeling like it at all, but it doesn't matter what we feel, right? That's what I always say. There's actually a lot of people here this morning. I feel like usually when I get here this early, there's like nobody here for like the first 40-ish minutes. There's already like 5 people. All right, y'all awake. But I am proud that I woke up today, because it was hard. I did wake up and I questioned my whole life. I had to remember how I felt yesterday. Sometimes it's all you can do is remember how you felt the day before. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Y'all, I'm leaving the gym. I'm about to talk to y'all when I get in the car. I just have to show y'all how cute I look. So y'all know I'm working on my style. I'm trying to find what is Mackenzie's style. This, period, the rings. This is my style. We're gonna have like a whole, maybe we should have a series of like finding Mackenzie's style. Okay, I'm about to talk to y'all in the car. Let me go.
Jesus, help. Oh, thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. I be high. Hey, bookies. So I'm finally in the car, and y'all know I'm a sweater. But like, after I work out and I take the hottest showers possible, especially because I don't pay their bills here, I can take the hottest shower I want to for however long I want to. It take my body a moment to cool down. So baby, I be high. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. All right, let me take a sip of water. This is where we're at with the water. We're more than halfway done. It's 7:43 in the morning. Baby's doing it. Pause. So it's so crazy. So I brought my agenda to work today because the Lord, I found that like, I don't want to say the more I fall off track, the more the Lord gives to me. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like every time I fall off track, whenever I do get back on track, like me and my friend be talking about, the Lord don't make you work back up to prove yourself, to prove your love. The Lord is like, baby, I thank you that you're home. Come on. We got stuff to do. Like, we were supposed to be at this destination 5 hours ago, baby. We are speeding. So when I tell you, whenever I get back on track and I start doing what I'm supposed to do, the way that the Lord imparts, like, wisdom, do this. I'm like, this is too much. So I brought my agenda because I feel like there's just so many things I need to start writing out so I don't forget them. I need to be better about doing that, because I was talking to a friend. So I was talking to a friend, and basically I was like, how is it that I can be a scholar at school, I can be a scholar at work, I can do all these things, but when it comes to the one area that I care the most about, fitness and health and things like that, I can't get it together. And I was like, I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, but the only reason that I found in my head is because in my mind, that's the only part of my life that I truly have a say-so over. Like, I don't have a say-so over work. I mean, I don't want to be homeless, baby. You got to go to work. I didn't have a say-so over school, baby. You didn't spend all of that money just to waste your money. Those weren't say-sos. What I eat and what I do, that's the only thing that I feel like I can control in my life. And just because you can doesn't mean that you should. So we were talking about that, right? And I was like, okay, so basically it sounds like I need a structure, I need a routine, right? Dang, where was I going with that? Y'all, I'm sorry. I be having like brain farts and stuff. Kenzie, what were you going to say about that? Because like, that was like a good point, girl. Come on, Lord, help me. Help me. Help me. Because I was going to say, y'all, okay, I don't know what I was going to say with that, but basically that's what I'm saying is that I'm just trying to structure my eating a lot better. That's what I was going to say, because I found that like if I write it down and I look at these, not just like a to-do list, but these are homework items that are due on these days. And if they are not highlighted, like if you did not complete them, then baby, you failed. Do you want to get an F today or not? This is how I make things make sense for me, right? I have to write stuff down. So like not only in my agenda, like my agenda is not for like life things, like bills and this bill. No. My agenda is for what will make Mackenzie her best self. What is Mackenzie's purpose? What does Mackenzie want to do to get her to be the person she sees in her head, right? So I've already planned out my entire month of February with my content. And I literally wrote it down and I said, baby, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You wrote it down. That's the due date. You can prepare because you see when it is due. There is no question. I don't care how you feel. This is your job. The same way you show up to your job because it's mandatory. Baby, what you wrote about your YouTube channel is mandatory. And then I was like, I can't be sitting up here crying about, oh, my YouTube isn't growing as much as I want it to. And my stuff ain't highlighted. Like, baby, clearly it's not that important to you because you got 7 F's because you didn't feel like making a video, right? So I'm really excited about that. But when it comes to the food, I was like, when it comes to food, I want to start writing in my agenda. And I will show you guys this. I think I'll make that its own separate video. If that's something that you're interested in seeing, make sure you put that down below in the comments. But I'm basically going to write in my agenda, I mindfully ate today. I did not eat out. And I know what that means. And I'll be very truthful to myself. I don't be lying to myself anymore, at least. So basically I have to highlight that before I go to bed at night. And knowing that's a homework assignment that is due. My homework assignment is to mindfully eat and to not eat out. Did you do it? Yes or no? Because at this point, I'm tired of playing with myself. I'm tired of sleeping on my potential. I know that people are tied to my yes. I know that people are watching to see how I come out. And I'm like, Mackenzie, aren't you tired? We have been doing this for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Baby, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of going on cruises and not feeling like your best self? Like, yes, you have confidence. I love that you're confident, but wouldn't you want to go on a cruise and know that you feel your best? Like, you deserve to experience that in your life. And that is what I'm trying to do. And so eating is my biggest freaking obstacle, and we are going to conquer that together. I don't know why I got on that tip, because that's going to be a whole video that I post next week about starting over in my New Year goals. So we're just going to cut that. Y'all, today was absolutely amazing. I'm saying that like the day has really even started. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I feel like each and every morning that I wake up, the Lord is giving me confirmation that this is what I need you to be doing. And the sermon that I watched today was called Glory Triggers. And I've always watched that. Y'all have heard me talk about it many times. I'll put my favorite piece in here, right here.
So the only thing he really has to do is resist the urge to not get stuck in confusion. I got the word. I've got the vision. I've even got the supporting cast necessary for me to do what God has called me to do. But I'm still confused because I don't know how or why God would use me. But I'm going to go anyway. Can't get stuck in confusion when you have a command. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but if you're really going to be effective, you can't wait until you're clear on why it's you and how it's you and how long it's going to be you. Because if you're waiting for clarity, you may miss the anointing connected to the command. Some of us are moving confused. You think we look good, you think we have it all together. I'm telling you that some of us are just saying yes confused. Some of us are just saying yes with a shoulder shrug. Some of us don't know really how we made it over. We just know that we decided to keep on moving. Our legs got tired, they left us too, they betrayed us too. We didn't know where the resources were coming from either, but for some reason we just kept on moving because we knew we couldn't go back, and we knew when God said move, we had to move, and so we were moving confused. And the more we moved, the more he started clearing it up. Oh, so that's how you're going to do it. Oh, so that's who you're going to use. I'm moving, and when I'm moving, he's clearing my eyesight. When I'm moving, he's making my crooked path straight. When I'm moving, he's ordering my steps. Just when I don't know where it's going to land, he says right there, step right there, preach right there, walk right there.
Y'all saw how fire that clip was. I love how she said, when I move, he is clearing my eyesight. When I move, he is making my crooked path straight. You are not always going to know what the Lord wants you to do. You are not always going to know how the Lord wants you to do it. You are not always going to have the answers. It is okay to say yes confused. It is okay to say, I'm not sure, but I'm just going to step in. Let's just hope the Lord fixes it, which he will. Once you move, he says, oh, my baby, trust me, bet. Okay, I didn't want you to go that way. Let's go this way. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, right? So basically what I'm saying is, like, every single morning, it's like the Lord is giving me like a breadcrumb trail, like, baby, yes, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep coming, keep coming. Because how in the world, y'all, did I have like over 200 people again on my live this morning? Never in my life have seen numbers like this, mind you. Never in my life have seen numbers like this. And not only that, I consistently stayed between 50 and 100 people. That may not sound a lot to people, but baby, that is huge to me. Consistently at 50 to 100 views at 5 in the morning. What? I gained like 8 to 10 subscribers on YouTube. What? Lord, stop playing with me. That's wild. I'm literally going to cry about that later because that is wild. And I'm like, Mackenzie, this is why I like having these talks with the camera. Y'all know I always say my YouTube channel is for me. And if it just so happens to bless others, then I'm just so thankful that the Lord is using me to do that, right? But it's like, Mackenzie, I'm talking to you and anybody else that needs it. Remember how you feel right now. In the morning, when you don't want to get up, please, baby, remember how you feel right now. And I hope that you come back and you watch this when you feel discouraged. Remember how you feel when you showed up when you didn't feel like it. Remember what that felt like. Bro, remember what it felt like when you want to make a bad eating decision. Remember what it felt like when you were at your best self before you go back into your old habits, baby. Please just take a second to remember what it felt like. God is trying to take you somewhere. Aren't you tired? When are you just going to work with him? Y'all, I got to go. Where's my lip gloss? Because my lip gloss ain't popping. My lip gloss ain't cool because all them girls need to stop when they see me after school. I don't think that's the words, but anywho. Y'all know I can talk all day. I got to go. Yep. All right. I'll see y'all later. I love you. Hey, bookies. How is you? I think that's rude. You ain't gonna answer back? That's wild to me. How are you? Well, I hope you're doing good. It is the end of the day. It is 5:03. And like, I'm shocked that I have this much energy. But it's crazy because like, I remember talking to y'all about this. I knew that's exactly what would happen. Like, in my last role, it didn't keep me energized. Like, I would get done with my work and I'm just bored. I'm just sitting there bored, waiting on people, nothing for me to do, right? This role, I get my load, I get my clients, and you make the schedule. We trust you to make your schedule. We trust you to do all the things. You'll hear from me if things are escalated, which I love it because I make my schedule. With that being said, there's not boring moments for me. Like, there's always something for me to do. And I just, come on, babe. I just really love that for me because like, y'all, I literally woke up at like 4 something this morning. Y'all saw, well, y'all heard about, I had the best workout ever And I'm not sleepy. I mean, I'm sure I'll be sleepy once I get home, eat dinner, and I shower and stuff. But like, I'm not sleepy. Why? Because I was able to keep myself productive throughout the day. So like, overall, I'm like, this was an amazing day. This was literally an amazing day. On lunch today, I talked to Chelsea. Y'all are gonna hear her name a lot. I talked to Chelsea, which was awesome. It was funny because I was calling her for like quick advice or whatever, and we ended up on the phone for like 40 minutes talking about business ideas. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, God, what are you doing? But I'm here for it. So y'all know earlier I was talking to y'all about how I was going to start writing things out in my agenda, because I realized that I feel like in order for me to do what I know I need to do, I need to think of this as schoolwork. Like, it sounds corny, but again, baby, you got to do what works for you, right? So y'all, I literally had my agenda. If you didn't know, my favorite color is blue. I literally had my agenda on my desk all day, and that alone reminded me, oh baby, y'all thought I was playing? Y'all thought I was playing? Y'all thought I was playing? I literally had my agenda on my desk all day, because that served as a reminder that, baby, at the end of this night, you're going to have to report to that book. And it's not just reporting to that book. Reporting to that book is you reporting to yourself that you're going to have to report to God as to why you still stalling and not doing what he told you to do. I said, ugh. That's kind of like, okay, where is it? Where the freak is it? So that's kind of like my gallon of water, right? I could easily have a little cup of water at my desk. But I found for me, and kind of like how people like to have those water bottles that hold them accountable, where it's the gallon jug and it'll have like the times on there of, hey, drink it by this time. Yes, you can have a cup of water at your desk. It's cool. But seeing this sitting on your desk, it's like, oh, baby, we got work to do. We got things to accomplish today. So I'm really excited. And it's so funny how, like, yeah, I'm not in school, but like, I'm in a school for YouTube, and I'm in school for life, and I'm in school for revamping my entire person. Like, I'm in school for getting rid of the worldly Mackenzie that this world created, and I'm in school to become the Mackenzie that my father knew when he formed me in my mother's womb. That's what I'm in school for, and I'm in school for it. And so that agenda is full of all of my assignments that I'm going to have to do in order to become that woman that my daddy knows. Okay, period. That was a rant, but that's how I feel in my heart, in my heart of hearts. And it's so funny because I feel like an excited nerd to go home and to be able to like highlight everything that I did. I said, I got all A's today. What about you? I got all A's today, Books. What about you? I passed my test. Teacher's pet. Mackenzie, relax. It's just so funny because I'm like, why didn't I think of this before? It's fine. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited to go home. I'm going to eat. I think I'm feeling, it depends what that sauce tastes like. So like I told y'all yesterday, oh, I ended up eating chicken nuggets and pizza rolls, by the way. I ended up eating them both. I did. Today, like I said, I have 3 preps, and so I'll be eating my preps for the rest of the week. Tomorrow's Thursday. So I'll eat one. Yeah. I'll eat one today, Thursday. Yep, can't count. So anywho, I think I'm gonna have basically a taco salad, but I forgot to get Quest chips, so probably not gonna have no crunch, and that's okay. I have shredded lettuce, put my turkey meat in there, and then probably some cheese. And honestly, we might call it a day. I have some sauces that I'm probably gonna try to see what it is that I'm feeling like, but it's really nothing special about it. We're keeping it real basic. I might have another protein shake just to up the ante a little bit. For lunch today, I was busy, so I really wasn't even focused on lunch, but I wasn't even thinking about food really, which is wild, right? So for lunch today, I had an apple and my caramel, and yeah, I'm shocked I'm not like starving, right? I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let me start from the beginning. I think I already told y'all that though. I started my morning with my egg bowl and a protein shake, and then around like 2 o'clock, I had an apple and a thing of caramel, which was so good. Oh my God, I was like, God is so good to me, because baby, you was eating candy. Why weren't we doing this? Like, it's like our body, of course, is inclined to sin. Not saying eating candy is sin, but I don't want to say I'm a glutton. I'm not a glutton. The former Mackenzie, the Mackenzie that we don't know anymore, she was a glutton. She just does unnecessary things, because I'm like, you were doing that when you easily could have been eating apples and caramel, whatever the case. Like, girl, because it was busting. So yeah, I had that, and then yeah, going home to eat, and then gonna be in bed by 9 o'clock. I really should be editing a cruise vlog, but I don't feel like it. And it's funny because I have a grace period for real, because last week I turned in my assignments early. So this week I kind of have some free time because my next assignment is not due until Friday. It is Wednesday. So technically I don't got to do homework tonight if I don't want to. But I'm like, Kenzie, like, it would make sense if you did it tonight, but like, I don't have to. This is going to be good for us. I'm excited for where this takes us, Bookie, because at the end of the day, like, now I see why the Bible says write it down and make it plain. Because now that I've wrote this out, I can't blame nobody else as to why my life isn't changing. Like, now that I wrote it out, I cannot be upset because I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. I can't complain about anything because, babe, look at your agenda. Look at everything that is not highlighted. Who are you mad at? Who are you mad at? Let's talk about it. Let's be freaking for real. Who are you mad at, Bookie? All these unhighlighted items, and you got the nerve to be like, God, they don't exist. God just ain't got it. Child, if you don't shut up. And I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to me for real. But that be me for real. Like, God ain't talking to me. God, where is you? God be like, baby Boots, I gave you instruction years ago. You don't listen to me. Can you just do the one thing I done told you to do? I'm like, yeah, I can't hear God. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning. I love you guys. Bye. Go be great.
Said the Lord was never too much to bear. Things I had to go through, so I could better know you. Cause when I know I can't do it on my own, you're the one that I am leaning on. All things work together for the good. And if you said it, then it must be true. So in the morning I pray. When I feel like I ain't gonna make it, that's when I pray. And now I know even when it's you still need the Lord hears you and he responds. There's so much pain in the world. And Bookies. So it is Thursday and it is currently 7:46. I'm not in the car today because I really took my time. Well, I was late working. I wasn't late. I was late waking up, and we'll talk more about that later because I got to get to the car and I got to get to work or whatever. So I'll be sure to check in with you guys after work. But just know that I had an amazing workout. We're going to talk about eating like a king and what that looks like when it's finally time for you to notice that the Lord has been setting you apart this entire time and coming into the belief that you do deserve it. You do deserve everything it is that you've ever hoped and dreamed for. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about giving yourself grace. So this is to a reminder for me of what we want to talk about. But I'm just really proud of myself that I woke up and showed up today because, baby, I literally woke up at 4:30. I'm supposed to wake up at 4. And I literally had made a whole excuse of I'm not going to get up. But I was like, Kenzie, it's time to fight for yourself. It's time to fight for that vision you have for yourself. The same way you get up for work, baby, I'm going to need you to get up and work for yourself. Period. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, wait, I forgot to show y'all how cute I am today. Okay, so, like, I looked old or whatever, but you see this little shirt. It's really cute. I love it. I feel like it could give grandma vibes or whatever, but I like it. It's like vintagey, it's cute or whatever. And then I'm laying my edges, right? So let's see what the edges look like. Hold on. Whew. Oh my gosh, come on. The edges is laid. I am loving this look for me. Corporate baddie. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey, Bookies. It is, what time is it? Can I go out that way? I don't think I can. Ooh, don't run the curb. It's 2:15 right now. I'm on my way back to work. I decided to leave work to come to Starbucks. Not to actually eat or anything, but like, y'all know, I don't even think I've talked about that for real though. I may have talked about it yesterday. I don't know, but that's going to be like a whole video in itself for sure. But what I'm meaning to say is that I'm just trying to make sure y'all know this month is going to be full of content. I don't remember what I've been telling y'all. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. It's a lot going on. Trying to edit videos, record new videos. It's a lot. So if I'm repeating, I apologize. But February, there's going to be a lot of content coming out, right? So I decided that we're still going to have my weekly vlogs that post every single week. And I think I'll be posting those on Monday by like 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Simply because, y'all, I love y'all, but my videos don't do well on the weekends. I have found that. And so Monday it is.
On top of that, I decided to give you guys one extra video a week. I'm not too sure on what day is going to be best. I do have a schedule right now. However, I think each week it may be a different day just so I can see when they do the best. You know, you kind of got to do trial and error. But I say all that to say is that I'm taking this content thing seriously. And it's my fault. I should have been edited this vlog and did this. Most likely I should have did it last night. Y'all saw me on the camera. I was bullcrapping. I was like, I should have edited last night. But like, I don't know. It's like I'm burnt out on editing cruise footage. And it's like I love that it's finished now and I can just watch it through, but it's so hard to edit through it. And especially the one that I'm uploading today. It's so much music in it. So it wasn't a lot of talking. And so like, I know it's going to get copyrighted, but I'm like, which part is going to get copyrighted? So that's why I was trying to go to Starbucks to see if I could hurry up and upload it during lunch and then see what got copyrighted. So I could finish editing. And then by the time I got home, I was able to upload, blah, 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 blah. You know, anyway, it didn't work out because the Wi-Fi was trash and I didn't get anything done. But what I did get done, my video is done and ready to upload, which is good. So the second I get home, I'm going to start trying to upload that over to YouTube. So it shouldn't take too long. Fingers crossed that even if it gets copyrighted, it's not going to be the bad kind of copyright where it's like, it's a strike and it's banned from being played. Like the clips will be muted. That's when I take it out. But there are some copyrights where they're like, it is copyrighted. We notice this isn't your music, of course. So we notice this isn't your music. However, the artist allows you to use their music. It's not going to affect your channel. If it's that kind of copyright, baby, I'm cool with it. It's not going to affect my channel. As long as it don't affect my channel, I don't care. But the copyrights that be like, baby, we're muting it, it's banned, you're breaking law. No, 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 no. So, anywho. But other than that, I am having an amazing day. I feel so beautiful today, y'all. And it's crazy how, like, when you're happy, I think it's like a mixture of a lot of things. I'm gonna have to like dissect this because it's like, I figured that I'm really happy right now in the space that I'm in. I love my job. I love what I do. And I'm also in a different space spiritually. It's making me want to put myself together more, which is, it's not weird, but it's just, I'm not used to seeing myself like this, you know? Like, I did my little mascaras today. I've been getting onto gloss, but I make sure that my lips stay glossy. I just look really put together, and I just love that for me. Like, especially coming from a girl who I would just come to work low-key, y'all, I ain't even gonna hold you. Looking any kind of way, depends on how I felt that morning. But I think it's different with me being a morning gym girl, because then I get to work out and then I remember who my father is. I'm all hyped up about, you better know who you are. And then I get in the shower and then I have to think about what I'm gonna wear. That's exactly what it is. I remember there was a TikTok that was like how there's always those girls that see that girl and they're like, man, I wish I could do what you do. I wish I could put myself together like that, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, it's usually the girls that roll out of bed that say stuff like that. And I was like, that is very true, because I would always say that. When I would roll out of bed, baby, all I had time to do was brush my teeth, get the crusties out of my eyes, and put on the quickest thing. Throw on a sweater and throw on some pants, okay? But I'm not rolling out of the bed anymore. I get up and go to the gym. I talk to the Lord. I pray. I read my Bible. I work out. I said that. Anyway. And then I shower. And then it's like, I think me having to set my clothes out at night too, because I have to pack it in my gym bag. It's like you want to put something together cute. And so I'll be trying on clothes now. And then I have extra time in the morning if I don't know, if I have extra time. I do my mascara. Like, it's just, I love it. And it's just such a beautiful feeling when it's like I'm able to look in the mirror and be like, that is the Mackenzie. That is the Mackenzie that I've seen in my head all these years. And to think that I'm not even there yet for real. Like, this is just like a little, that's a wolf right there. It's just a preview. Like, this ain't even the half. And that is just so exciting to me. I'm back at work though, but the last thing that I will say is that I wanted to take my hair down this weekend because I know it needs to be washed. Like, these edges, I know it needs to be washed. Babe, listen, I know y'all think it look good, and it do. I ain't even gonna hold you, it do. But the amount of manipulation that I had to do to these edges is not what I'm trying to do. It's not healthy for your hair. I had to twist it, I had to bobby pin it up. It's just not healthy, and it needs to come down. However, my hair looks so good today. I have a new badge picture that I'm taking. on Monday. Hello. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. I have a new badge picture that I'm taking on Monday. And I would love, listen, don't get me wrong. Y'all know I love my natural hair. I would absolutely love to have my natural hair in my badge picture. However, I do not think, look at God, I do not think that I've mastered my hair in such a way where I know for a fact it's going to come out the way that I want it to, right? Everybody that has curly hair, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would hate and be so upset if I literally didn't get my hair the way I want it and then I still don't like my badge picture, right? And because of that, I was like, I think I want my hair to be like this, and I'm going to make sure it looks good just like that. And then I'm going to have my hair like this, ponytail like this, and I'm be like, and I think that would just be so beautiful. So I'm keeping the hair in until Monday. And then honestly, I might take my hair down Monday night. Because baby, when I tell you my hair needs it, my hair needs it. Anyway, y'all, I got to get back into work. But I love you guys. And I hope you're having the best day of your life today. And if you're not, baby, just know that your best day is coming. All right. Love y'all. Bye. All right, y'all. So I am back. And I'm actually off of work. So I'm on the way home. First of all, don't mind my nails. I did take my nails off. I love that blue, though. That's honestly like... probably every vacation you will see me get that kind of color. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. It makes my spirit happy. But I ended up taking those nails off because I'm spoiled with press-ons. Like, once they started outgrowing themselves, I was like, it's time to come off. Because, you know, with the press-ons, you can get it, like, down to the cuticle meat. And, that sounded gross how I said that. But you know what I mean. Like, you can get it down to the cuticle. And then when you get your nails done, they don't even start at the cuticle. Then there'll be a little gap. And then it'll be growing out. Now your nail right here. And then your I was starting to look raggedy. And it was getting too long anyway. I'm a short nail girl. So I'm honestly probably not going to do my nails again until I take my hair down. Because why put that wear and tear on the nails if I don't have to, especially if I'm planning on taking my hair down. Now, initially, I was going to take my hair down this weekend, but like I told you guys, I want my hair done like this for my picture on Monday. So I'm keeping the hair, and then I will be taking it down Monday night. I want literally this exact same hair. I told you guys this because I was like, So yeah, anywho, I know earlier this morning I was saying this is what I wanted to talk about, and I don't want to forget. So basically, I was talking about giving yourself grace. This morning, I realized, well, we all know this about ourselves. We're our hardest critics. I realized, like, Kenzie, you need to start being nice to yourself. Like, I don't like the way that you treat me. Like, the same way it's so easy for us to be like, y'all don't mind this. When I sit back, anyway. So what was I saying? Oh my God. What was I saying, girl? Get it together. Yeah, you're so quick to be like, hey, this hurt my feelings to other people, but you're never quick to check your own self and be like, hey, Kenzie, this hurt my feelings. And I know that be sounding weird and stuff, but not for real. Check yourself. Check that mean girl in your head that be saying all this stuff, because I bet you $1,000 freaking if somebody said it in the street, you would have a problem. But you say it to yourself and you let it sit there and taunt you and cause turmoil in your life and all these things. So basically what had happened was I snoozed way too many times. My alarm is set for 3:50, and honestly, no, I think it's set for 3:35. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, y'all. I'm about to start rambling. I need to be up and out of the house by 4:30. Because my gym opens at 5. I like to get at the gym by like 4:50, and I like to have like 10 minutes to sit there, talk to the Lord, pray, and like all these things, right? So if I wake up at 4:30, in my mind, I'm late, and I'm like, I don't even want to go anymore because I know I can't do my entire routine. I know I'm gonna have to cut it short. And I had conviction because that's literally was my mindset this morning. I got back in bed. I turned my whole alarm off, and I was like, I mean, it's already like 4:35. I really don't even care anymore. I'm not going, right? And I got convicted. I was like, girl, get up. Especially you just had this whole talk with yourself last night about committing and all these things. So I ended up getting up, and I'm very thankful for that because I pray for discipline. I pray for consistency. That's when discipline kicks in. Get up and do what you can do, right? And I was like, at the end of the day, kids, if you care that much about it, you can always go to the gym after work and hit some weights and go home. But anyway, I say all that to say, give yourself grace, because like the whole time at the gym, I'm low-key stressing. I'm sitting up here being mean to myself, all because I was like, you freaking didn't wake up when you needed to, so you can't do all the things. And I literally checked myself. I said, Kenzie, why are you beating yourself up because you didn't wake up on time, instead of applauding yourself that when you could have stayed asleep, you chose to get up anyway? Y'all see what I'm saying? Why is it that my focus was on you got up at 4:30 and not at 4, instead of, baby, I'm happy you made it to the gym in the morning before work. I'm happy that you felt the discipline, you felt the conviction, and you listened to it, and you got your butt up and you went anyway. Why isn't that our first thought? So here, cheers to the season of changing our default thoughts. That's the thing. Yeah, default thoughts. Default thoughts. That's wild, because Sarah Jakes has a sermon called Default Settings, and I'm sure y'all have heard me talk about it before, but I know there's a lot of new people on here. Sarah Jakes has a sermon called Default Settings. Is it called Default Settings? I think that's what my analogy was. Anyway, y'all, I am so sorry. When I think of that sermon, I'm definitely going to tell you guys what it was. But basically, she's saying whatever your default is most likely what the world gave to you and is not of God. Like your reaction, your default reaction, that's most likely something that is not of God and is going to be something worldly. So she was saying every time before she does something, she tries to be conscious of, is this my default setting? Because if it is my default setting, Father God, I submit my default setting over to you, and I pray that you take over in this moment, whatever that looks like. For example, like my default setting this morning would have been to, oh, it's fine. It's already 4:30. I'm just going to go back to sleep. But like, no, that's not a good setting to have, because you still have dang near 3 hours before work. What are you talking about? You don't always have to go balls to the wall whenever you go to the gym. And that's always been a thing for me too. And that's my problem. Y'all want to dive into it? That is exactly my problem. I've always been that way. I'm like, go hard or go home. And I've always said it's because the way that I eat, that's why I work out so hard. But that's not even true. I truly just enjoy being in the gym. However, I guess because whenever I see what I am capable of, I don't allow myself to go below that, if that makes sense. And that's good in some cases, but that's not good when it comes to the gym. Like sometimes, baby, maybe all I can give you is 20 good minutes, but that's better than nothing at all, right? But in my mind, I'm like, you went balls to the wall. You usually go for 2 hours and you be killing it. 20 minutes, baby, you slacking, because you're better than that, and you know you better than that. Why do I think like that? Do y'all see what I'm saying? I don't know if that came from being in volleyball in high school. I don't know where I got that from. Knowing that I can do better, I always expect to show up as my best or nothing at all. Wow. I got to think on that. That's good. That's wild to me. If I can't show up as my best, I don't show up at all. Woo! We got to work on that. But that's basically the whole lesson that I got of today. You don't got to think like that, Kenzie, and I don't like that you think that way anymore. I don't want to think like that. Yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. I'm going to start talking to myself how I want my man to talk to me, which is like a sweet little princess. Like, treat me nice. Talk to me nice. That is crazy. We're literally becoming the best version of ourselves, and I love that we can do it together. Anyway, y'all, today was a really good day. I got my agenda still. I'll be able to highlight everything that I did today that, you know, is getting me to the best me, and I think that's so exciting. Because like even today, and it's wild because y'all know I'm used to intermittent fasting, and this is literally the case of when they say just because it worked for you in one season does not mean it's going to work for you in the next season. That's why so many people fail, because they are using what worked before and they're assuming that it's going to work for them now. Baby, that's not always the case. Back when I lost 60 pounds, intermittent fasting worked for me. I don't remember the circumstances, what my life was like, but it was a thing for me. I was able to be consistent. I was able to uphold it, right? In this season, I tried to do that exact same thing. Well, this is what I did before and it worked. I just got to get it together. No. I'm realizing that's not what works for me. in this season. So this week alone, I've started eating breakfast consistently after I work out. And y'all gonna look at me crazy because yes, I was intermittent fasting even when I was doing morning workouts. Like, it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. That's why I was binging. But anywho, I've been eating like solid meals after my workouts every morning. I'll have my egg bowl and I'll have one protein shake, and that'll fill me up. Oh my Lord. There's so much to tell y'all. There's so much to tell you guys. Maybe I'll tell y'all later tonight because I don't want to be on here just rambling. Anyway, so I had that, and then I had 2 apples at lunch with my caramel that I love so much. That's my new candy. But I say all that to say I be going all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise the other vlogs, they're more fluent. I'm back at vlogging right now, and I'm acting like I don't know how to talk anymore. Just give me a minute, Bookie. But basically, I'm saying is, me having a big breakfast in the morning has helped me not be hungry for real throughout the day. Because it's crazy to me that I had that breakfast this morning and I literally just had 2 apples for lunch with some caramel, and like, I'm not ravishing right now. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm not, right? But it's because like I haven't allowed myself to get hungry. And that was my problem too, is that I would allow myself to get hungry, and at the time that it was time for me to eat, baby, I'm eating everything, babe. So I honestly think that like with the prayer of God, I need you to help me. I know I can't change my eating habits by myself. Like with me being intentional in prayer and then actually making sure that I'm setting myself up not to be hungry, I'm not waiting until I am starving, that I think is going to help me a lot. And I just want this to stay this way. Of course, I can't, force it to stay this way, but just one day at a time. I just think of the Bible verse where it's like, today's worries are enough. You don't need to sit up here and think, can I uphold this standard for myself days and days, months and months at a time, right? That's none of your concern. Can you do what you set out to do today? Can you do what you set out to do today? Thursday, February 1st. Can you do that? Great. I love that. All right. If you wake up, and yes, I said if because time is never promised. If you're blessed to wake up on Wednesday, okay, seek first the kingdom, talk to the Lord, and then go. All else will be provided. Anyway, y'all, that's my little rant for today. I may pick up the camera later and talk to you guys. Oh, I didn't tell you what I was having for dinner. I'm definitely going home to have that taco bowl again. Why would you? Why would you? Why would you? Come over. I'm definitely gonna go home and have that taco bowl again because baby, it was smacking. And let me tell you something, I'd be so thankful when I actually like an alternative that's not my fast food kind of options, because I'm like, thank you, Lord, for knowing that I wanted to love this healthier option and for allowing me to love this healthier option. Y'all know what I mean? So anyway, I'd be like, thank you, Jesus. Like, even before I ate the food, I literally was like, Jesus, I'm trying to be better. I just pray that I love this healthy option. I pray that it tastes like heaven to me. Like, yes, y'all, I'll be the extra one because I need to love healthier things, right? And so I tasted it and I said, this is it. And I said, God, I thank you. It be the small things for real, but that's not small to me. So I don't care if it sounds crazy to y'all, because I remember my team leader at work, and if you're watching this, girl, it's no hard feelings. It's just, it is what it is. It's what you said. I told her one day about how I was praying over my food like that. I think it was the video where I had the cool wrap, and I was like, I had prayed over the cool wrap because, again, I'm like, Lord, I could have got a chicken sandwich and some fries, but I'm trying to do better, and I got a cool wrap. Y'all know, which is like the chicken, the lettuce, the cabbage, all that stuff. And I said, Father God, I pray that I love this. I pray that I love how it makes my body feel. I pray that I love the way that it tastes, simply because I'm trying to find healthier alternatives. And she was like, girl, that's too much. It is not that deep. And I'm like, for someone that struggles with binge eating, emotional eating, and finding healthy things that she likes, it is that deep. So anyway, I say all that to say, don't care about what people say. If they say that you're doing too much, if they say it ain't that deep, baby, you know what goes on in your spiritual warfare when you at home by yourself in your room, okay, period. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, bye.
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it. Lele oh, then they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put the gang on him. Twist my fingers up on a bang on him. Lele oh, yeah. Tobalo ko macho, yeah. Tobalo mako macho, yeah. Nobody know tomorrow. Choro ka choro. And if a boy feel macho, make him lick red like a tomato. If him not dead, then he comatose. No go fambo. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust.
All right, y'all. Sorry if I look crazy. Sorry if I'm talking crazy. I got white strips in my mouth right now, but I was in the middle of doing my whole skincare routine. And I don't know, someone just told me to see how the video that I just posted was going. And I realized that I hit over 2,000 watch hours. And I didn't know that that would make me emotional, but just remembering when I was like at, I don't know how long it took me to get 50 hours, I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. To know that, that's wild. I always say, from a girl that never thought her voice had value, from a girl that was always scared to be herself and to open up and to speak, to see that people all around the world have been watching my content and enjoying my content 2,000 hours worth. I'm not going to be on here crying. I just wanted to document this moment and tell you guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much if you've shared my content. Thank you so much. I just thank you. All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All right, I need to be in bed. Bye. Y'all, the Lord is literally blowing my entire mind. Don't mind my red eye. I don't know what I did to it. Anyway, I'm late to work, so I got to make this quick, and I got to go. The freaking locker rooms, the hot water was out. There was a line for the showers. It was a lot. I didn't want to get up this morning. I got up anyway out of discipline and knowing the promises that I made to myself. Mind you, I have never in my life seen the numbers that I've been seeing on my lives. Today's live was life-changing, a beautiful experience. It was phenomenal. Literally had over 150 people on the live consistently talking about the Lord. We're praying together, we're listening to a sermon together. Over 90 new followers on TikTok, 10 subscribers on YouTube, all because of this one live. When I tell you God is doing a new thing, from weeping to walking, Mackenzie, no longer will you just be sitting around being a witness to other people's miracles. No longer. Baby, it's time. It's time to walk. What the Bible say? Pick up your mat and walk. We're going to talk more about this later once I get off of work, but from weeping to walking. I'll pick y'all back up later. I look cute. Red eye and all. So I like this shirt on. I have my little thing because we know the braids, it's time to come down, but I'm trying to make them last for as long as I can. And then I have these little flary things. But anywho, y'all, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Don't hate me, but I forgot to pick y'all back up. Y'all, my life is just extremely hectic and busy right now. I promise I will catch you guys all up on all the things of what is going on. But until then, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I am so happy to be back, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love you, Bookie!
Can I show my love for you?